Hashimoto, a man in his middle years who lives in Ginza, Tokyo, is having money problems because he lost his job. One day he goes to wash his clothes at a laundromat. While using the dryer, he wishes for a beer. Suddenly, a can of beer appears in the dryer, making a noise. He's surprised, especially since the beer is cold. He thinks someone left it there by mistake. An old man working there tells him the dryer can grant wishes, but Hashimoto doesn't believe him and thinks he's crazy. While he waits for his clothes, he drinks the beer. Then a woman comes in to do her laundry. Hashimoto is shy around women and has always been single. He moves over to give her space. She sits next to him and tries to talk to him. She likes him and has seen him there before. But Hashimoto doesn't notice her trying to talk to him. Hashimoto tries to throw his empty beer can into the trash, but it falls on the floor. When he goes to pick it up, the woman, Kondo, starts crying. Feeling awkward, Hashimoto asks her what's wrong. She tells him she's been rejected by all 40 companies she applied to. To cheer her up, he shares that he also lost his job. He admires her for managing to get so many interviews, saying it shows she has more interview experience than others. This makes her see her situation in a new light. She thanks him for being kind, even though they're strangers. After this, Hashimoto gets his laundry, says goodbye to her, and learns her name is Kondo. He goes home feeling good. That night his mom calls to say his dad is in the hospital, and they need 300,000 yen for the bill. Hashimoto, without a job or savings, still promises to send the money and visit soon. The next morning, he's back at the laundromat. He's skeptical, but decides to test if the dryer really grants wishes. He asks the dryer for 300,000 yen. Hashimoto waits for a bit, and then feels silly for thinking the dryer could give him money. But just as he's about to leave, he sees a bunch of money in the dryer. He can't believe it when he sees it's the exact amount he asked for. When he takes the money, he notices the beer can from before vanish. The old man there tells him that anything he gets from the dryer will go away in one day, so he should be careful. Hashimoto thanks him and hurries out. Outside, he runs into Kondo again. She's happy because she's been asked back for a second job interview, which is a first for her. Hashimoto is happy for her, and then gets another call from his mom. While talking, Kondo learns about his sick dad. They talk for a bit, and then Hashimoto leaves to send the money quickly before it disappears. After that, Hashimoto goes back to the laundromat. He wants to use it to fix all his problems. This time, he wishes for a fancy suit to wear to job interviews. He spends the whole day going to different interviews. But when he gets home, he finds out none of the companies want to hire him. The suit he got from the dryer also vanishes right before his eyes. Hashimoto realizes that since he can get money from the dryer, he doesn't need to look for a job. He decides to just have fun instead. The next day, he wishes for a confident and very pretty girl, who everyone would be jealous of. A girl like that comes out of the dryer, and Hashimoto is amazed by how beautiful she is. He asks her to come to his house, but she slaps him for being too forward and leaves. Hashimoto is shocked and confused. After making a mistake, Hashimoto wishes for a kind and loving girlfriend who is also pretty. A girl like that comes out of the dryer. She's happy to go on a date with him, which makes him feel better. He takes her shopping and buys her lots of things with the money he got from the dryer. The girl, like others from the dryer, doesn't know she was made by it and thinks she's a real person. At the end of the day, they go to Hashimoto's house. He's nervous about getting too close, so they just talk all night. The girl looks at his hand and says he won't live long, which surprises him, but he ignores it. In the morning, he tries to kiss her, but she vanishes right then. All that's left are the clothes and jewelry he bought for her. Hashimoto liked the girl, but isn't upset when she disappears because he knows he can get more girlfriends from the dryer. From then on, he goes to the laundromat every day and wishes for a new girlfriend, each different from the last. He spends a lot of money on fancy dates and buys them expensive jewelry with the cash from the dryer. He's really enjoying his life now. One day, while on a date, Kondo sees him with another girl. She feels jealous and follows them to a jewelry store. She's angry and confused when she sees Hashimoto buying an expensive ring, wondering how he got so much money so quickly. That night, she sees him at the laundromat and asks about the money. He lies, saying he won the lottery. She also learns he's not serious about the girl she saw him with. Kondo thinks this girl is bad for him and using him for his money. She's disappointed because Hashimoto has changed. He doesn't care about her worries and leaves with more money. After meeting Kondo, Hashimoto goes out with a new girl to a fancy restaurant and takes her to the rooftop. He gives her a ring and says he loves her, but she vanishes soon after, leaving the ring behind. Hashimoto keeps the ring and goes on with his day. He's been asking for nice girls so far, but now he wants someone more exciting. A girl like that comes out of the dryer and he feels a bit scared. They start flirting, but then Kondo shows up and watches them secretly. She sees Hashimoto give the girl many rings he's collected. His mom calls him, and he asks the girl to be quiet, but she doesn't listen, so he leaves the room. Kondo uses this chance to confront the girl, asking what she's done to change Hashimoto. The girl laughs and tells Kondo to go away, making Kondo really angry. She tries to take the rings from her. Meanwhile, Hashimoto's mom tells him on the phone that his dad might need surgery. His parents really want him to visit, but he's been too busy with the girls from the dryer. After the call, the old man at the laundromat tells Hashimoto something important about the dryer that he forgot to mention before. The old man tells Hashimoto that anyone who comes out of the dryer will disappear in a day. Hashimoto laughs, saying he already knew that. Meanwhile, the girls are fighting over the rings. The new girl ends up leaving, thinking Hashimoto was not being faithful to her. When Hashimoto comes back, he finds Kondo crying. She wishes he could be like the man she first met. Suddenly, Hashimoto is pulled into the dryer. He notices he's wearing the same clothes as when he first met Kondo. He realizes the dryer made Kondo's wish come true. Now, since he came from the dryer, he'll only live for a day. The TV reports that a lot of money has been stolen from a jewelry store. At the end, Hashimoto collapses on the ground, and Kondo watches, not understanding what's happening. Thank you for watching.